Are we rolling?
I think we're going. All right, man. We're at Manifesto. First interview of the weekend.
Hot start.
Planet Giza.
It was good.
This is I'm like, it's weird because we're in this industry and we're like, these guys are gonna be like our peers and stuff, but I can't help to be like starstruck.
Yeah,
when we see you guys because we listen to you guys' music and we're like, damn, like especially him.
Yeah. No, I literally saw you through the window there, and I was like, ah, that's Tony.
Oh,
Yeah, let's introduce you guys. Let them know who you are.
All right, so I'm Tony Stone. I'm the singer, or whatever, the lead guy in the group.
Dumix, 1/3, Planet Giza.
Rami B, 1/3, Planet Giza. Yeah.
So I wanted. This is sick about them is that they chose their name, just like we did, just because it sounds cool.
Hey.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
read.
there was there a meaning?
I mean, just because of the pyramids and
Yeah,
Giza, there's like
I
three
read the
pyramids.
Giza, like the pyramids thing.
Yeah.
I was like, that's sick. Because we started this as a sports podcast.
Yeah.
We don't talk about sports no more. But we just kept the name because it sounds cool. You know what I mean?
I was like, down to the wire.
And shit does come down to the wire. We literally knew we were interviewing you guys like 2 minutes ago. So.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Here we
That's
are. Here we are.
Very impromptu.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Are you excited for this weekend?
for sure.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be fun.
Well, we're leaving tomorrow, so we don't get to like
Are you
experience.
are you excited for tonight?
Yeah.
There it is.
Tonight is gonna be fun.
100%.
For sure. Yeah.
How did this come to be? Like, how'd you guys all meet?
I met Tony through one friend of mine named Roger. He wanted to start rapping, and I was making beat at the time. And he was like, "Yo, I got this friend Tony from my school and shit, and he makes beats, and I want him to get on the track with me." I was like, "I don't give a fuck about your." You know what Tony? I really didn't care at first. I was like, "Yo, I don't care about your Tony guy, but I'll come through." All right, cool. So
I like you. I don't know about this whole
Yeah.
Tony character though.
Tony,
I don't know, because we had a whole thing going on with his school, so I wasn't keen to meet like people from his school. So I was like,
Yeah.
cool. So I went to Jason's crib, and then they made a track, and then me and Tony clicked up instantly, and then
me and Rami, we've been knowing each other for forever because we used to play
I
basketball
was just
together.
say you guys used to ball together, right?
When we
Yeah,
was
man.
kids. Yeah.
That's
Just to
sick.
beat them up.
Never, never. No. Used to go down to the wire.
There it is. There it is. That's a clip. That's a clip.
So then he showed me how to make beats actually, and then when I linked up with Doom, I was like, well, I have my friend right here who makes beats as well. So then we all got together, and that's how it started.
So I knew you guys like kind of like started prepping this for this show, like kind of got to know you guys, but I realized I had I'm a Lou Phelps fan, so I
Yeah.
had
Alright,
two-seater. That's a playlist song for me, a two-seater.
Yeah.
So I knew you guys from there, and I was like, fuck, you're from Montreal, and you guys are really like embodied that sort of Montreal sound. You know what I mean? I don't know how to
Definitely.
describe it. Like I don't want to say like you know how Drake is to Toronto, how
Yeah.
Keitra is to Montreal. You know what I mean? It's kind of that like dance vibe, but you guys do it so fluently. You know what I mean? It's not all just like this like the 90s Euro techno music.
Yeah,
right?
obviously, yeah.
We really try to hit like every sound, you know, every genre.
So as a three-man group, like what's everyone bringing? How are we getting the sound out of
I
here?
feel like we all have the same skills, but we just bring different ideas to the table. Like,
Right.
Exactly.
we
So-
all can do with each other. Like
Yeah,
does,
exactly.
But it's just like we have different influences, so
Yeah.
our approach is like really different. So we come like together in a like no ego type of creative space, and then we make shit happen. Basically, it.
Just make it happen.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
simple as that. Yeah.
One thing I like about your guys' music is that I call you guys like instant adds to the playlist. Like second you hear a
Instant
track on you guys.
Ah, my God.
I got you guys on my Moss playlist right now. It's a good show.
Moss?
Listen. Yeah.
What's that playlist about?
Moss is just when you're mossing, man. Just like chilling.
Never heard that? Like
No,
when
what
you're
is that?
chilling out, you're mossing. You
Like
know?
moss on a
Moss,
tree. You're
moss,
just
moss
hanging.
don't move. It just hangs out there, dude.
I get it.
We're
That's
mossing.
a cool
Okay,
feeling.
that's
nice.
nice.
I'm gonna add that to the
First time
song.
hearing that.
Yeah,
Watch,
just
watch.
mossing. All right, cool.
But I like that. What's the song you kept playing in the car?
Hands on.
Hands on.
Yeah.
I like the first like when you hear like the. Can you do it for me? You know what I'm talking about.
The da, 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 da,
You know, like when you first hear like the vocal come in.
How
John,
about
do it.
the hoop-dee?
Yeah, I like that because it's the same sound the listener makes when they hear it. Like, ooh, we like same shit. You know what I mean? Banger.
Yeah.
Instant hit.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's a
Appreciate
good
that.
one. That's a goodie.
Your guys is like your 5 PCP you put out in 2021. That's like it's a little different than what you guys like. I saw you guys kind of took like the kind of broken down rap style. You still stayed true to like the 9 to 0 kind of sound, but I really love how it kind of came together and was a different side of you guys. Like Rocky Road, that's a track, bro. And your guys' music videos are on point. Like this sort of like space Cosmo type theme, like the main character and then the supporting cast. Like, is that the dynamic that kind of takes the studio, or is it the sort of three-headed goat?
I mean, when we made this EP, we made it in like 6 days.
Yep. Because
we were supposed to work on an album, then COVID hit, so we had to like find a new plan.
Right.
So we just locked in for 6 days. Like, fuck it, let's do a full EP in 6 days, and we did. He wrote the whole songs in 3 days, and we did the production in 3 days.
So it's just synergy, everyone coming together.
That was just. I mean, the energy was just right.
We were
We invited like
locked in.
We were 6 days deep. We didn't go back to any other songs. Like, all right, we have 6 days to do whatever we got to do.
Yeah.
So in 6 days, we made this, and we didn't go back to it later.
Yep.
Fuck it, let's put it out.
And shout out to our guy
Very
JMF
down
too.
to the wire. Very down the wire.
That's an insane turnaround. So like I imagine like you guys have been making music for a little bit now, and you guys have collabed with other people. What's the difference with you guys though? Like, how is the synergy there? Like, is it easier for you guys to collaborate than other artists that you've worked with in the past?
I mean,
What makes it different?
every people we collaborate with is like, it's pretty easy because we all collaborate with friends.
Yep.
Like mostly, so it's pretty easy. But I mean, when it's us, it's like our goals are different. Like we're trying to bring something different to the table, so we push ourselves like every time.
Were you guys like living in the studio, like just locked up in there?
Not even.
No.
We started making like beats together, and we was sending out beats on Facebook.
Huh.
Yep.
Just like, okay, I got this idea. What you think about it? Oh, that's cool. Send it through. Like, cool. You had something. And then
How do you balance like this like very evident like process you guys have to pumping out great music, but as well as like maintaining the sort of the friendship aspect to like being a group?
Wow, that's a good question.
it's a good question. I mean,
We don't even think about that.
we don't think
honestly,
about that. Like, I don't know. It's really like, a lot of people say like, yo, groups always like tear apart and all that.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening because we don't have egos. I don't know if it. I don't know.
'Cause, like,
we
you
just don't
hear-
know. We
you-
just go with the flow right now.
I've read about lead vocalist syndrome, and it's where like the lead vocalist of the band just like becomes larger than life. I think like it's like a study on Mick Jagger and like the Rolling Stones, how he just got like he became the band, right?
Yeah.
You hate to see it, right? How do they humble you? Like, you know what I mean?
How they
I mean, we
humble
want-
me is
You
like,
want that? Yeah, we always
I'm
have
a
these.
humble
Yeah.
guy at first, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for real, it's just knowing that like whatever I could do by myself, it's just gonna be like a million times better with my guys, because they think different than I do naturally. So it's like when we get together, like you said, the three-headed goat thing is just, it creates music that's just like unheard of,
Right.
It is unheard of. It's a very unique sound you guys have. That's why
Thank
you're on
you.
Moss, because it's just like the whole playlist. It's
Moss,
just like, like
We're using that, by the way.
I'm gonna get on stage, I'll be like, can we all Moss?
A little bit.
Let's Moss.
I would be honored, man. I'd be in the crowd like, I told him that. I told him that. So by the time this episode comes out, you guys have already performed at Manifesto, but we haven't seen it yet. So what does a performance from you guys look like?
A whole lot of energy, whole lot of charisma. You're gonna dance, you're gonna turn up, everything under the sun, everything under the Planet Giza.
There it is. I'm really fucking excited, I gotta say.
Man, same, man. Let's get hyped, man. Fucking Mossy, man. Let's get hyped.
Who I don't want to cause any beef, but like who makes better beats?
I don't know who makes better beats, but
Better
who plays
beats.
balls better is definitely. That's for sure.
And then Doom raps the best, and then he sings the best.
Can we get like a beat off pause, but like can we get like a quick
Like, beat off. What you mean by that?
I mean, we
Who
can,
can
but
beat off the best? Who can? Fuck. We'll cut this. We'll cut
Yeah,
this.
man. Let's just act like you didn't say that.
Yeah,
shit.
we gonna move on.
Yeah.
As a 3-person hip hop group, I imagine there is definitely some stress on perhaps, you like being asked on solo projects and like you being like having the inklings to like or want to work with other people, and like I imagine for yourself as well. Like, how does it always come back to here?
I mean, personally, like, I work with other people on my spare time, but like, that's not really my focus. Like, I feel like my focus is us and do something special like together as a group.
Yep.
Instead of going by myself. I mean, I'll have time to do that like later on when we accomplish what we want to accomplish first.
Do you think I always think about like ceilings in cities, like there's only so far you can kind of grow until you need to like kind of move and expand your network and whatever, right? I'm sure the same thing for Montreal, but like what are you guys looking at? Like how do you feel about the Montreal scene, and like do you feel like your neck's starting to get kind of cramped up against the ceiling, or?
We've been cramped
100%.
up.
Yeah, we've been cramped up over
years
there.
ago, like since the beginning. It's nothing in Montreal for us. It's not. I'm not saying that in like a
Hating way.
hating way. It's just like Montreal is predominantly like French, so the industry for music is like it's made for like the French rappers and all that. So
Why don't you leave?
that's a good question. It's like
We're going to.
we're going
do it, yeah.
eventually, but
Yeah. That's
I
sick.
mean, we make moves like we go to Europe and we go to LA for like a couple weeks, couple months, and then we go back. But eventually, we'll have to make that.
the journey, right?
yeah.
That's sweet. How has Montreal like influenced you guys though?
I think it influences us. It's very like multicultural. Like there's a lot of ethnicities and all that. So I feel like it influences us more in that way than like music wise, because everybody's in their own bubble. So.
And for you, like as a vocalist, in a predominantly French city, as a predominantly English vocalist, how's that feel?
Well, it never really bothered me, I listen to what I listen to. I get my influences, and whatever inspires me, that's what I go for.
What inspires you?
Growing up, it was a whole lot of Jay-Z. That's why I rap so good.
It all comes back to Hove, man.
Yeah.
Who like would
Always.
your guys' influences be?
Me personally, it was all like southern like music. So Lil Boosie, Gucci Man, Young Jeezy, Outkast, UGK, stuff in that nature. So
What about you, Rami?
For me, it was a lot of Q-Tip, Trap Called Quest, J Dilla.
See,
Mad
that's a great like.
Yeah.
Now I see it. I hear that those influences mixed with those influences to
Yeah.
come together to get this on a beat. It makes sense, folks. It makes sense. It makes
it's
sense.
just a whole big melting pot.
Exactly.
Everything.
Exactly.
That's sick, man.
Just kind of as we close things out here, I know we talked about what's next for you guys in terms of geography, like location, but musically, what's next for you guys?
We got an EP coming out soon.
Nice.
And right now we're working on an album. I think
Yep.
it's one of our best work
Yep.
we ever made.
Is that an
So
exclusive?
far.
Is that an exclusive? Do people know that yet?
Shit.
I think it is an exclusive. I think it's the first time we said this.
You heard it here first, folks.
Nobody
Down the
knows what's
wire.
going on right
Yeah,
now.
nobody knows. We're pretty low key.
In a
but-
couple of like, in a matter of like months,
Okay,
Cool.
sick.
you'll
Sick.
see things.
Can we get
start.
titles?
I was gonna say
Titles?
Yeah, names of them.
Hold
don't
on, hold
understand.
on, hold on.
We can give the EP. I don't mind.
Okay,
But
you
the-
can get
Yeah,
the
get
EP.
in the EP.
The EP name is You Don't Understand.
I don't understand.
I thought you were just gonna I thought you were just saying that to him, like you don't understand.
But you don't understand.
But
that
you
really
don't.
don't, though.
You
if
don't
I tell you,
understand.
I'm gonna have to break your kneecaps, man. Like,
It's like a secret society type shit.
that's sick. That's
You
sick.
don't
Oh no,
understand.
I'm excited. I'm excited, and that'll be out in 2022.
Couple months.
Yep.
Like it's ready.
Yep.
We just gotta
done.
finalize.
Fourth
a couple
quarter.
things.
Cool. Are we gonna hear any of it tonight?
Yeah, actually, you are.
Nice. More exclusives for us, not for you.
Should have been there.
You suck. Alrighty, folks. That's all the time we've got for this one. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
by the
guys.
way,
Oh
thank
wait.
you, guys.
like, follow, subscribe. We always forget to say.
Yeah,
that.
like, follow, subscribe. Can you guys say it, and then I'll put
Like,
it in at the beginning.
follow, subscribe, hit that little bell notification so they know every time they
Drop
drop.
our name. Drop our name. Drop our name.
Down to the wire. Or down the wire?
Down to the wire. You got
Down to the wire.
Yeah,
I got it right the first time.
Like,
Come on
follow,
now. Stop playing.
subscribe.
Stop it.
It's our new promo guy.
Yo, thanks guys for sitting down with us.
Thank
We
you.
No
appreciate
doubt.
it.
Thanks
You
to y'all.
guys.
Have a great
Appreciate
set
that.
tonight, guys.
Thanks.
I'm excited.
Thank you.
I'm excited, man. That's
Aye.
what I meant. That's what I meant. I'm so juiced. Thanks, guys.
Coming down to the wire at the center